Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I wanted to do an unboxing or unwrapping of origami paper to share with you guys today. And in the last giveaway for December, I gave away this cool transparent paper, and it made me realize I hadn't done an unboxing for you guys yet, and I was really curious to see how cool it was. So this particular origami paper is paper that is available at Daiso, which is a 100 yen store in Japan, and it features 30 sheets of paper. There's 9 colors, and you get 3 sheets of each for 27 sheets of 15 by 15. And then there's these 3 colors here, and those are smaller sheets of paper that are about, how big? Doesn't say. I'm guessing 7.5 by 7.5. I'll get it out and take a look here and see. But you can kind of see the rainbow of colors down there. But I was curious how well these would fold. As with most of the Daiso stuff, sometimes the outside wrapping isn't that great, but the inside's really good, so it doesn't really matter. But I hate it when they tear like that, and then I can't close things when I'm done. But you have all these cool papers in here, and it looks like they're really cool. It looks like there's a cardboard behind that one. These are all stuck together, it looks like. And they kind of, you can hear, they're kind of all stuck together. We'll have to peel them apart here to see how well they go. I'm going to use this pretty blue. Ah, static! Wonder how well this is going to fold. This will be fun. I was going to show you guys how to make a medallion, which is also the base of what we use to make a traditional kusudama too. So, but it's a fun kind of pattern and allows for layers of paper to kind of show. So I'm hoping it'll kind of take well and we can kind of show off what it looks like when this stuff overlaps. But as a reminder, when you make the medallion, what we do here is we're going to just line things up. Now this paper is very flimsy, and you want to try to make sure, I think once you get a crease, you can't really redo it. So you want to make sure you're taking the time to get a really good crease. Line up before you do it. Now there is static, so it's kind of sticking to itself. And I'm just going to fold both vertically and horizontally here. And then I'm also going to do a door base by folding each of these into the center. Now, you make a crease on this and it tends to stick up a little more than maybe regular paper would. So you really want to make sure you're kind of pulling it apart so that when you fold, it still gets as flat as you can get it so that you're getting things lined up right. This is cool. And then go ahead and open it up and we'll do the other way as well. Yeah, you really need to kind of get it lined up here and then hold it with your thumbs and fingers to get it straightened out right. It gets stuck to your table. You can't pick it off the table. Ah! And this particular medallion origami is pretty complex. Not hard necessarily, but there's a lot of folds. So, make sure you're up for it if you're going to be doing this. So I've got everything folded into 16ths. I'm going to flip it over now and go ahead and fold into the center for all 4 sides. Now, I guess when I look at it here, there is like a front and a back side. One of the sides here is a little shinier than the other. I just kind of started folding without really paying much attention to it because my light in here wasn't showing me that difference, but that can be something to consider. This is the more matte side, and this is the shinier side here that we're dealing with now. You really need to have patience and make sure you're really getting stuff lined up right. There we go. And we're just going to open everything up and look at the other side here. And what everything should do here on each of these sides is I want it to be able to come in, and this happens a little less well because this paper is so stiff and weird because it's this weird transparent kind of stuff. But you should be able to get this section in the top here that folds down like that to give you what looks kind of like a square base. And I'll just go around and get all 4 sides smushed down here. And I really want to make sure this is nice and flat, so I'm just going to flip everything over for a second and take some time to really kind of push and make the creases really clear just so that everything lays flat. And you might find even, we'll have to see when it finishes, if we might need to kind of keep it under something heavy to complete it. But you have something like this, and then each of these 4 corners here I'm going to fold the same way. I'm just going to kind of move stuff out of the way here as I work. You can do that by just kind of opening things up and letting it be out of the way here for a bit. We're just going to focus on one of these areas. I'm going to fold each of these sides towards the center. I'll do this side too. You get a little kite shape. And then each of these guys I want to open up with the pocket and poof it out so that I can get this cool shape like this. And I know it's probably really hard to see here, but and it is a little tricky to fold. You really have to kind of be patient with it. But the result's going to be pretty cool. So we get those 2 sides folded over now, and then I'm going to just go ahead and repeat those steps for the other 4 sides, and I'll go ahead and do that with the other 3 sides. I'll do that and show you guys what it looks like when I'm done here. So when you're finished, you have something that kind of looks like this. And then the last little bit for making this medallion fold is to go ahead and create more of an octagon shape by folding back these tips so that you get a nice edge here, and we just keep going around. So you're just folding from one of those tips of that kind of kite shape to the other, so that you can get this whole part wrapped around. And then if you're making a kusudama, those get connected by glue. But in this case, you know, if you're just leaving it as a medallion, you can leave it like this. And if you put it with a little bit of like something heavy on top of it, it'll make it a lot flatter. But you can kind of see here as I get this kind of laid down, the cool kind of layer effect that you get from the different layers of the paper here. And it's just a really pretty kind of design. I think if you had some light shining through it, it'd be really pretty. You can really use it in a fun way. It's almost like stained glass. You get a little bit of color reflection here when I put the light through it. So fun kind of different origami paper for sure. I think, you know, you can definitely find some ways to enjoy this paper. And, you know, if you happen to get your hands on it or something like it, or even if you just find some transparent paper and just think, hey, well, maybe I'll try some origami with this. That can be a fun project. So that's kind of a quick little look at an unboxing or unwrapping of this particular kind of paper. I'll have some more fun stuff to share with you guys in the future. Thank you again always so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.